All right, so we're back where I wrecked the Mavic Air 2. We're getting ready to go 10 stories up. I've got Mike with me. He brought his Mavic Air 2 as well. So this time I'm not gonna take off if I don't have GPS. I just wanna see if it's going to be able to lock GPS and if it's going to give me the unlock prompts, because there is a Class D airport not far from here, but I believe it's closed on the weekend, so we should be okay. All right, let's do this. Alrighty, so we're 10 stories up here on this parking garage roof, and this is where it happened. Behind me sits the SunTrust building, and this is where I took off. Now, when I had the accident with the Mavic Air, we were launching right here. And what happened was I let it hover a little bit and I took it up to about 15 feet, and it proceeded to go in that direction, in between that parking garage and the Regions building, and basically is where I was able to crash it. So a little bit nervous doing this here, but it is a lot less windy and I got more light. Hopefully the wind doesn't knock this down. There's a ledge behind here. Alrighty. Okay, so first things first, it is making me unlock for Peter O'Knight. So I'm gonna confirm, I assume liability, blah, blah, blah. And now I have 9 satellites. I don't know if you guys could see that, but I have 9 satellites. It's telling me I'm allowed to take off, so let's take off. And now it's making me, okay. Let me go ahead and format my camera, or my SD card. I've got 10 satellites, 11 satellites right now. God damn, I'm nervous.
You are, it seems, a man of many skills. A rare combination.
But we fortunately forget the variables that could have interfered with this coming out right. It's amazing how often it works. But warriors are people who think of all the variables beyond their control and what might happen. So then when you make a decision, and it works out all right, I think very little of it has much to do with your conscious intent and control.
You bring another drone?
No, I got plenty of batteries though.
Oh, I know. I want to throw the Mavic up for 2 minutes.
Okay.
I want to do a comparison.
All right, so we just flew the location where I crashed the Mavic Air 2. Now this time I was able to get, what do I got? 11 satellites on the concrete, but up in the air I had a maximum of 18 satellites. So maybe just an anomaly or possibly a malfunction with that previous drone. Now that drone is going back to DJI for them to evaluate, but I did bring 3 batteries. This was battery number 1, so I'm gonna move to another location, see how this does in the city. We're being a lot more cautious this time. So let's see if we can get some more shots. Alrighty, so just to recap, we had no issues this time flying the Mavic Air 2 in the city whatsoever. No breakup, no interference, and I was able to maintain all my satellites. It is a little bit slow to achieve those satellites, and again, a lot of it could be the geographical location, but as far as breakup or interference, I didn't have it. So I think this thing just earned my trust back. For all of these clips, I filmed in 24 frames per second in HDR, automatic. I didn't manually do any of this. And I think the images look really, really stellar. I really didn't take any photos. I was just focused on getting some video. And for all these shots, we just try to be as safe as possible, stay away from people, stay away from traffic. And yeah, this drone is a lot of fun. And I think the best part about this drone is the fact that I don't have to worry about missing any future shots. Because it is so tiny, I can just throw it in my bag. I've got my really small Peak Design 20L with me, and this thing just fits great. So there you go. I feel like I redeemed myself a little bit. Anytime you have a really bad accident like that, it's gonna make you a little bit gun shy. But being gun shy is good because you learn from your mistakes. And now I know not to be a dumbass. All right, stay original.